This is the Match Game 74, production number 0191. Air date to be announced, VTR 41374, and it's take one. Get ready to match the stars. Rosey Grier, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Loretta Swit, Richard Dawson, and Kaye as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now, here's the host of Match Game 74, Gene Rivers.
For the enthusiasm of your response, and thank you for being here. Thank you, Johnny Olson. How's everybody up here? Fine. Terrific. We welcome the new kid on the block, Rosey Grier, who's never been here before. Hello, Rosie. Rosie, you've made a lot of records in your time, haven't you? What is
I have one out now called You're the Violinist on A&M Records.
Yeah.
I hope everyone have it. You especially.
Going to be a big one.
Well, a big guy made it.
And we all enjoyed Charles Nelson Reilly on the Tony Awards show, which we all saw on television, didn't we? You didn't see him on it?
No, I was out of town.
He was terrific
was
on
it.
Good? Yeah, he did a medley.
I returned to the theater.
He did a medley of his hit.
Oh, yeah.
It's true, laugh, but it's true.
That's right.
I have an announcement to make.
I didn't ask you for him to make an
I have to make it anyway, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Charles Nelson Reilly is not wearing any socks.
Oh, okay. Routine announcement. Now let's say hello to our two players, Jack Houghton and Carol Steidler. Jack's our current champ. He's won $600, just one game. And he's being challenged by Carol, and we're in the middle of round one. And you scored once with your half of round one, and we're going to find out how you do with your half of round one right after we find out all about this. I was misinformed about something, and I just want to straighten it out with Charles Nelson Reilly. Today is the 19th.
Yes.
And it is 2 days from now that you will be appearing on the Tony Awards. I thought it was something that we had...
That's why I was marked.
That's why Richard hadn't seen it.
It wasn't on yet.
But I was.
I'm so glad I didn't lie.
Oh, listen, the magic of tape is terrific, isn't it? So, Charles, we will look forward to seeing you.
Well, I still
But I will be marvelous.
You will be marvelous, yeah.
On the 20th, 18th, 14th, or 33rd.
Oh, it's the 21st of April,
Yes.
the Tony Awards. Look for Charles.
This
He's
weekend.
doing a whole big thing. All right, now let's get back to Carol and Jack here. And I'll push this button.
How
and
embarrassing.
ask Jack Houghton here to respond. Listen carefully to this. Everybody.
Is there anything else that's coming up on that we could look forward to?
Ignore it.
Thank you. I shall rise above it.
Yes.
All right, here's the question. Stop, wait, there's the question. There was so much static electricity in Paul's house, when he shuffled his feet across the carpet, sparks flew out of his blank. All right. Uncle Gene is looking over your shoulder.
Is that all right?
All right. Okay. Let's see. Are you finished, Charles, old bean? Rosie, you're having a good time, and we haven't even called on you yet. Wait a minute now here. All right. Now, Jack Houghton. There was so much static electricity in Paul's house when he shuffled his feet across the carpet, sparks flew out of his blank.
Mouth.
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 Oh, they don't like that.
You're really a kind-hearted bunch.
Can I get a new
Throwing
audience?
them right to the lions, aren't you? Okay. All right, he says mouth. Rosie, what do you say?
Went down below that.
His heel. Heel. Sparks flew out of his heel.
He's a heel.
Listen, folks, I wouldn't boo him too much if I were you.
I wouldn't do it all.
He can give any answer he wants, and it's all right with me. Then. What do you say?
He made me a little nervous there for a minute. I said spine. I don't know what it
Spine.
means. Don't ask me for explanation.
All right.
If they're turning on us now,
that's
it's
right.
going to be another 20 minutes.
Let's see that. Charles, be careful what you say.
Well, since I get sparks in mine, I said hair.
Hair. Okay. So much electricity in the house, he shuffled his feet across carpet, sparks flew out of his, and Jack says mouth.
Yes,
Loretta,
but
what do you
he's
say?
shuffling his feet, and so I said shoes.
Good. Finally got something the audience
Yeah.
liked there. I thought they were going to be unable to satisfy that bunch. How about you?
I could have said zipper with this group and got a standing ovation.
Nose.
No.
Nose. All right. That's a dumb answer if I've ever heard one.
Nose.
What do you say?
Not as dumb as announcing the Tonys 2 days before they
Okay.
Nose,
Kaye.
Richard. That's I never heard of nose.
Nose.
I said nose. We've been hanging
Well,
out too
Jack, you
much.
didn't do too well with that, and now we'll go to round 2 and ask Carol to make a choice here.
I'll take A.
A. Last time out, you matched Brett, so this time, Brett,
What did
you will
I
not
say?
participate. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Not guilty.
The Lone Ranger said,
Uh-oh.
I'll never lend my great horse Silver to the Godfather again. He left the saddlebags full of blank. Understand that, Rosie. You're a college graduate and all that, aren't you? So what the heck? I don't have to repeat it for you, do I? How about you? Would you like to read it there?
Yes.
The Lone Ranger said, I'll never lend my great horse Silver to the Godfather again. He left the saddlebags full of... All right, Kaye is ready, and Charles is ready. Loretta's ready, and we're all set. So Carol will call on you. The Lone Ranger said, I'll never lend my great horse Silver to the Godfather again. He left the saddlebags full of...
Bullets.
bullets. She says he left the saddlebags full of bullets.
We
Did
would have
that...
matched again. That's what I would have said if I'd gotten to answer.
Really? What did you say, Rosie?
Well, thinking about the horse, I said, hey.
Left the saddlebags full of hay.
That's a college graduate?
That's a college graduate there.
College dropout. It was near the state pen where I went to.
I see. Okay. Charles.
I said machine guns.
Machine gun. Close to bullets.
No, The Godfather.
The Godfather.
Yeah, I said spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
My side.
This audience is with it. I can see that. Richard, what do you say?
2 spaghettis to go.
2 spaghettis to go.
Richard and I have a match.
Bullets is the answer she's looking for. What do you say?
You're not going to believe this, but I said spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Spaghetti would have done very well for you there if you'd thought to say that out. All right. Now, we'll get to you in a moment. You'll need 1 to tie, 2 to win. First, we've got to do a little business with all of you, and this is it. Now, here we go with the second half of our second and final round. Carol is ahead at this moment, 1-0. Jack, you need 1 to tie. 2, however, will win the game for you. Little prehistoric poem we have for you, friends. The caveman said to his wife, Lucille, before it gets dark, let's make a blank. Yes, little prehistoric poem.
Could you do that one more time,
The
sweetheart?
caveman said to his wife, Lucille, before it gets dark, let's make a blank.
No peeking at the bride.
Oh, yes, I'm allowed to peek because it's my show. All right, everybody ready up there, Charles? Yes, indeed. Now, Jack. Here's a little prehistoric poem. The caveman said to his wife, Lucille, before it gets dark, let's make a blank.
Fire.
You like that? Yeah, but there's no poem if he says fire.
I'll bring smoke.
I mean, how does that rhyme to what he said? Caveman said to his wife, Lucille, before it gets dark, let's make a fire? You're wrong.
Maybe her name was Lucille McGuire. The only way you can rhyme is fire.
All right, Rosie, did you rhyme it? I said
very
prehistoric
clever.
poem. Rosie, hello, Rosie. Testing 1, 2.
Yeah, it was a poem, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a poem.
Do you remember that, dear?
Why was I thinking about bed?
Yeah. Before it gets dark, let's make a bid. Okay, I don't care if it doesn't rhyme. I think he's got a good idea. What did you say, Brett?
Oh, I said let's cut right out to the ab. Well, I said let's make a baby.
Let's make a baby. Another great rhyme.
It's maybe.
So, the woods is full of poets today, Charles.
Well, I made a rhyme, but I'm plugging another show, and I think I lost my job. But here's your rhyme. Deal.
All right, you're fired. How about you?
Let's
The
make
second
it.
poem of the day.
The second poem of
Well,
the
you have
day?
to remember, it's Lucille McGuire.
Or Zimmerman.
Make a fire.
Not
Come on,
one
Richard.
point in the group so far. Aha!
Read it again, please.
The caveman said to his wife, Lucille, before it gets dark, let's make
a wheel.
Wheel! Very good.
Well, if you're gonna boo an honest poet,
Yeah.
Come on,
First
Kaye.
poet in the group. All right.
I
Score is
always-
tied. It depends on Kaye
I
now.
always have agreed with Nelson on most of things.
All right. This game ends in a tie, and that means we've got to go to a tiebreaker. I push a button and reveal the tiebreaker. One question for each contestant. We'll wipe the slate clean here, and the one who scored the most matches will be the winner. Carol?
I'll go with A again.
A is what she wants, and that's what she gets. The cowboy said, well, I sold my horse, but I'm keeping my spurs. I can always use them on my blank. Well, I better start reading the whole thing over again now.
Do the thing about the
Is this another
Tony
poem?
again, honey.
is this another
Let's all
poem?
watch Charles 2 nights from now on the Tony Awards on that.
They were very good. I saw them.
The cowboy said, well, I sold my horse, but I'm keeping my spurs. I can always use them on my blank.
Is this a poem?
No, it's not a poem.
Well, what difference? You never rhyme anyway.
I would
Baby.
if I could meet a sailor.
You are a sailor, Brett. Deep down inside.
You have to do it again. I can't remember it.
Here it is.
Hey,
The cowboy said, well, I sold... No, that's another one. I sold my horse, but I'm keeping my spurs. I can always use them on my blank.
Good gravy, Maria.
Okay, all finished over there. We'll call on Carol. Cowboy said, well, I sold my horse, but I'm keeping my spurs. I can always use them on my
Wife?
wife. All the male chauvinist pigs in the audience are applauding. Yes, and a girl said it. Rosie, how about you?
Don't ever stop riding. I go with a cow.
Cow. Okay. All right, Brett.
She's off again.
That's right.
I don't understand that question. That's for starters. I don't like that question, but I said car.
That's worse than his.
Yes.
Yes,
And I
Charles.
never thought I'd say
Another one named McGuire, the mother-in-law, Muggsy McGuire.
Mother-in-law. Wife is the answer Carol's looking for, and it's a good one. She said wife, and a very good answer. Show us your card.
No, boots.
Boots. Okay. No wife, no match so far. Richard?
Boots.
Use spurs. Where else do you use spurs?
Not in the boots. You don't want the boots to
On
go
your
to...
boots. You put them on your boots.
Oh, I
But
see.
he gave
Okay.
up.
I have
horseback.
better use for them.
Carol, I apologize for this riffraff. Wife.
How about you, Kay Stevens? What do you say?
You can always use them on his pie crust.
On his pie crust.
Pie crust.
Terrific
I thought it was very
idea.
sweet.
Splendid idea. Okay, Jack,
Oh, that's
you
a
scored
good one.
once, and,
Well, you know,
we'll
I
get to
used
you in a moment or so,
spurs.
but first we've got to get to this, and then we'll come back to our time.
GSN presents
Finch and I teamed up around 1948. We worked together till 1952, and we had fun. It was all spontaneous and ad-lib, and in those days, I used to do voices. We owned New York. I mean, everybody listened to Rayburn and Finch.
Stay tuned for more of That 70s Hour on GSN.
And he had a wonderful quality. He'd laugh at any slightly humorous thing I said.
Today's consolation prize is our Lava Life, the exotic light of a million moving shapes with the soothing glow that intrigues and entertains from Lava Simplex Corporation, Chicago. And Tiger's Milk Protein Bars, a nutritious all-natural snack high in protein and vitamin A. Plenty of nutrition in this snack of a different stripe from Tiger's Milk. And Profile with its own great flavor from a special formula of cracked wheat and wheat germ, just right for toast. Profile, it's a matter of taste. Learn how to fill in your blanks as Match Game 74 continues in a minute.
We're going to complete this tiebreaker. Scores 1-0 in favor of our challenger, and now it's up to the champion for his question. Jack, you'll need 1 to tie, 2 to win. Dumb Dora is so dumb. When she moved to the North Pole, the first thing she installed in her igloo was a blank. Sorry about these questions for a lady who's a militant. Yes, everybody. It's a tiebreaker. No, this is a tiebreaker. Everybody plays.
Gene?
Yep.
Would you read the question one more time,
Here we
please?
go. All finished over there. Dumb Dora, so dumb, when she moved to the North Pole, the first thing she installed in her igloo was a blank.
Okay.
What?
My response is icebox.
Icebox. All right. His response is icebox. How did you respond to that, Rosie?
Well,
Did it
how
strike
about
a-
refrigerator?
A refrigerator and icebox. All right. There's one match. One more wins the game. Attaboy, Rosie
Well,
Brett.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I had the best answer. I don't care what anybody says, and they're both wrong. I said air conditioner.
Air conditioning is very good. Charles.
I had a lousy answer because I said the same as she. Air conditioner.
I was thinking a whole different way.
How were you thinking,
really?
You
Loretta?
always have.
Tell us about it.
Yes, it's close to boots. I said stove because it would melt the igloo and she didn't
Oh,
think...
shut up, Loretta.
All right, you're trying though, Loretta.
Her needle point's low.
Yes, Richard.
Not
Third
hard
lousy
enough.
answer, air conditioner.
Air conditioner. One more
Come on,
response.
Kay.
You mean it's down to me again?
It's down to you,
Yes,
Kay. It's up to you to break the tie or
Well-
maintain the tie.
Yes, I know. I hope you can speak Italian because I wrote it in Italian. I speak Italian. Icebox.
That's another $100 for you. Carol, we've got a gift for you, together with our thanks for being with us on Match Game 74. It was a pleasure meeting you. Carol Snidely, ladies and gentlemen. So, Jack, you're going to have another go at the big money here in the big super match where you can win over $5,000. Since you've been here before, we'll get right to it. We polled the recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank vine. The answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the next one, it's $250, and if you match that bottom one, it's $100. Now, which celebrities would you like a little help from?
Brett, please.
Oh,
Brett.
I have 2, and I can't really see. How about grapevine?
Grapevine is one.
Richard, please.
Richard.
How about Hollywood and Vine?
Hollywood and Vine.
And Loretta.
Clinging vine.
Clinging Vine. So, the 3 answers you have are Grapevine, Hollywood and Vine, and Clinging Vine. Now, Jack, you can choose one of those or give us one of your own. What do you want to do?
Grapevine.
You want a Grapevine? All right. I think you're being influenced by the audience, aren't you?
Yes.
So you're influencing him, audience. You better be right. All right?
So strong.
Okay, here we go. Looking for Grapevine. May we see the $100 response? Hollywood and Vine is up there. That's one that... Yes,
I'm
right.
still sneering.
Still looking for a Grapevine. Here's the $250 response. Clinging Vine is up there. Uh-oh, that's 2 out of 3 the celebrities gave you. Let's find out if Grapevine is under the $500 response. Grapevine it is! Congratulations. Yes, sirree. Well done, Brett. Now, Jack, you've got the $500. It means you'll be playing for 10 times that amount, or...
Bing!
Bing!
Thing was like...
$5,000. Now, to collect, you've got to match one of the ding-a-lings over there on a head-to-head basis.
What a terrible...
It has to be direct, an exact match, and which one will it be?
Gonna go with Brett.
All right,
my
Brett.
good gravy.
Get ready now. Don't give your right age, Brett.
I never get that nervous.
She's going to write her answer to this. blank pocket. Blank pocket. P-O-C-K-E-T.
I know how to spell it.
Okay, she's finished. Now, Jack, we need your response. How do you fill in that blank? Blank pocket.
Pickpocket.
Pickpocket. I think I would have said that too. Now, Brett, for $5,000, may we see your response?
You know what?
What?
You should never mention anything that has to do with the sewing or stuff like that. Why didn't I say? I said patch.
Patch pocket. Oh, Loretta had pickpocket, but you didn't call on her. Okay, so Jack, that means you're now up to $1,200 with what you've won here, the additional $500, and you're going to meet another player. So let's welcome Barbara Figueroa. Hello, Barbara. Barbara, you know Jack Houghton? How's Barbara today?
Fine, thank you.
You look great. Where are you from and all that?
San Diego, California.
San Diego? Yeah. Are you married?
Yes, I am.
Do you have any children?
I have 2 monsters.
2 monsters?
2 monsters.
No.
Yes, I do. They're
How old are
terrible.
they?
One's 2, and he's the biggest monster, and one's 5.
Well, they're a handful, aren't they? They're difficult to manage.
They are.
Okay, well, we're going to start this game or get back to you right after we pass along a message of interest to one and all gals today.
Pocket.
Okay, time is up here now, and we're going to have to postpone the beginning of this game until our next meeting, and we'll look forward to seeing you both then. And now we've got to thank our celebrities over here. Did you have? I don't have to thank you because you had a good time. That's very kind of you to say that, Loretta. It's nice to see you again. You've been out of town or something.
I've missed you.
Where have you been?
She's been to the Tonys.
You must
What do you think of her on them, Gene?
No, listen, Tony's...
Charles was brilliant, by the way.
No, Charles will be on.
And we'll be brilliant.
At 2,
Whether you like it or not.
Wednesday, the 21st, is when you see
Sunday
Charles
night, you can
on the
symbol
Tonys.
it.
Right, Goodbye. It's, Wednesday.
Sunday.
Oh, Sunday.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.